again. Welcome to the box. She's not as small as she looks on the outside, is she? Now, to the business at hand. There is a sinister force threatening all of us. He, she, or it is tampering with the building blocks of history. My instruments have detected a major change in Ravenwood's past, something that could destroy our future. I have configured a portal to take you to old Ravenwood. Go through and see if you can figure out what's been changed in the past. Let me know what you discover in old Ravenwood, and we'll work up a plan to restore things to their natural order.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Dahlia Falmea. Are you the tutor I requested? I'm having such a hard time with my lessons. No, I haven't been here long. When I first arrived, I was very anxious about taking the B.O.X.E test. I heard it was scary. You have no idea how happy I was when a helpful stranger told me to skip it and just enroll in the ice school. But I can't master the ice spells, and I don't understand the theories. If I fail my next exam, I'll be expelled. I just know it.
You found Dahlia Falmea enrolled as a student of the ice school? Why, that's preposterous! If she stays on that course, she'll clearly be expelled and never become the fire professor. Then she'll never create the exchange program with Safaria. No, never mind that now. You must redirect Dahlia to the path of fire. I've configured the telegraph box to send you directly to the ice tower. Help Dahlia with her exam so she doesn't flunk out.
I'm going to fail. Oh, I didn't see you there. Professor Greyrose sent me here to prove myself. If I don't defeat Frosty Walker in a duel, I'll be expelled for sure. Can you help me?
Professor Greyrose summoned me to challenge you. If you fail to stop me, you'll get an absolute 0 on your exam. Frozen heart with your cooperation. No one told me this was going to be a group project.
Thank you. I could never have defeated that frigid foe on my own. But I have years of schoolwork and ice spells ahead of me. There's no way I can manage without your help. What can I do? Switch schools? Is such a thing possible? Oh, I bet I'd excel at the death school. I love wearing black. Can you research if such a thing can be done? Please let me know as soon as you can.
I don't know if anyone has ever switched schools before. need to speak to Gamma. If anyone can figure out how to do it, it's that wise owl.
Oh, is it? You look familiar. Oh, hello, Dahlia. How are you getting along with your studies? Oh, that is distressing news. I don't think the Book of Secrets has ever aired before. What's that? You skipped the test. No wonder you're struggling.
Can I switch schools? I'm sure I'd be much more suited to the Death School, or maybe Storm. It's so popular. Not like Myth.
Changing schools is unprecedented. But, this once, I'll allow it, as long as the headmaster doesn't object. May I suggest we consult the Book of Secrets this time?
Oh, fire! Why did I never think of that? My family will cheerily welcome that warm news. Fire sounds perfectly brilliant.
Ah, well and good. But let's not talk about this, or my office will be flooded by such requests. Dahlia, I suggest you prepare for your new curriculum. Now, be off with you. Hoo!
Gamma helped Dahlia into the right school? Jolly good. It would be prudent to ensure she is getting along in a new class, yes? Why don't you go through to the fire school and check in on her?
Hello again. Like my sizzling new kit? I picked it all up in the crown shop. I have to say, I think it's smoking. But I have to confess, Professor Memphis intimidates me a bit. Would you mind coming with me to talk to him?
Good day, young wizards. Do I have 2 new students in my class today? Ah, I see. You are only providing an escort to Miss Dahlia. I'm thrilled to have you join the ranks of the pyromancers. None burn brighter, but you must ensure you don't sputter out. As a welcome test, I've set a challenge for you in the Tower of Fire. Convince the fire spirit, Kasai Baku, how much you want this.
Face the heat, little wizards, and try not to burn up into ashes.
Wizard, can I beg your assistance once more? This guy looks tough.
Wizards, the Fire School would be honored to have you brighten its ranks.
We did it! Well, I mean, you mostly did it, but I helped. This magic felt natural to me. I could totally master this school. Let's tell Memphis.
hear you extinguished old Kasai Baku soundly. It's thrilling to see young wizards with fire in their veins. Return to the fire tower. I've sent my apprentice, Grimsness Burnt Black, ahead to prepare your next lesson.
What? Dahlia Falmea? You're a fire wizard now? I thought my master, the Maestro, convinced you to join the art school. I must go and tell him. In the meantime, these fire wraiths will stop you.
This ran down into the lower level of the fire tower. Quick, let's catch him.
Oh, Maestro! I must speak to you to tell you that your plan to burn down Ravenwood from within the fire school has come undone! Ah, you again? Cinder and smoke! Well, come on then and face my fiery feathers!
We must tell Professor Minthus about this Maestro.
Grimsness Burnt Black was plotting against Ravenwood with someone called the Maestro. Well, I'm glad you put an end to that. And here Grimsness had such potential. I thought he might become the fire professor himself one day, when I retire. I suppose I'll have to look for some new young fireblood to train now, won't I?
Thanks again for all your help. Fire seems like the perfect home for me. See you again soon, I hope.
Hello, hello, hello! Have we been through this before? So many moving parts, you'll have to try to keep up. There is a sinister force called the Maestro, who is attempting to damage our past in order to destroy our future. I have pinpointed one of the crisis points in Marleybone, the arrest of Holston Baelstrom for grand larceny. I have configured a portal to take you to Old Marleybone. You must investigate and find a way to clear Holston's name.
What? Who are you? A wizard from Wizard City? Well, I don't know what you can do that the local constabulary could not. We had a terrible crime. The fabled opal of Ojai was stolen by cat burglars. Somehow they managed to thwart our mythic wards. But the inspectors caught one of the perpetrators, a young scallywag named Halston something or other. They've taken him to Newgate Prison. It won't be long before he croaks.
Holston Baelstrom is in Newgate Prison? This news is most dire. He's a gentle sort and not used to a harsh treatment. Quickly, Wizard, go help him out of that grim place. Once you find him, you'll have to sneak him out the back, or else you risk fighting the entire constabulary.
Who are you then? Clancy Pembroke sent you to question prisoner Baelstrom? Okay, if you say so.
Who do you think you are? You want to see the prisoner? You look like some kind of conspirator to me.
Hello? Is there somebody out there? Oh, please, by the spiral, can anybody help me? Oh, sparks and coils! I feared I'd be locked in here forever. How did I get here? I'm a fool! A naive, blind fool! I had just arrived at Digmore Station by balloon car when a silver-tongued cat approached me, offering me a job on the spot. He recognized I had a natural gift with storm spells and told a story about how someone had swindled a family heirloom from him. I didn't realize he meant to break into the museum until too late. When he had the opal in hand, he vanished, leaving me to the police. Can you help me? Maybe if we catch him and recover the opal of Ojai, I can clear my name. Let's get out of here.
Froggy. Where are you, Froggy? Mr. Moriarty has a special delivery for you.
Why, oh, that's green! That doesn't sound good for my health at all!
What's this? A wizard trying to escape with our tadpole? We'll give Mr. Moriarty a twofer and call it a day. We've been done in. Quick, let's hightail it out of here before the constabulary nabs us.
Good, you got him out. I suspected it was none other than the Napoleon of crime, the dreaded Moriarty behind this case. Luckily, my archives have a clue as to the location of his secret lair. Take Halston there now to recover the Opal of Ojai.
I say, do you think there might be something of value in here? Do you want to lead the way?
What did Mr. Moriarty send you for? Ah, he's already taken the Opal of Ojai to his meeting with... Wait a second. You're that fresh-faced frog he connived, and you must be that busybody wizard from Newgate. You shouldn't have come down here.
Now tell us where your malicious master has gone off to, or we'll really give you something to mule about.
He's gone to deliver the Opal of Ojai to a high-paying businessman called the Maestro. They're meeting at the clandestine tower.
Moriarty wasn't there? Drat. Ah, but you learned of a meeting at the clandestine tower? Well, let's send you there.
be arrested for breaking into the display case? What's he doing with you, wizard?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. A total misunderstanding. Let me get the opal back for you. Clear it all up. Never happen again.
Mr. Meowiarty sent us here to guard for any nosy Parkers. He's not here, but his messenger, Emil Softpaw, is making a deal. We've sharpened our cleavers and our knives. Try to get by us, and you'll get your claws clipped. You want to get by us? Sure. Go right ahead, governors.
Ah, Maestro. Mr. Meowiarty sent me here to make the trade with you. You have the payment? I have the opal you covered so.
Excellent. With the power contained within the Opal of Ojai, I'll be able to defeat those fools who protect the spy room. Wait, what was that noise? I thought you said we were safe. Curses! I can't face the Professor's minions yet. I must away.
You just cost us a big score, wizard. I'm going to enjoy turning you and your green sidekick into frog's eggs. You are too strong for me, wizard. Take the Opal of Ojai and send me to Newgate to keep me from the wrath of Meowiarty.
With the Opal of Ojai recovered and a new set of even more powerful wards in place, I'm sure we'll have no trouble now. And this young frog helped you solve the case, Sherlock Bones himself couldn't have done it faster. I'm convinced. I'll tell the constabulary to drop the charges and to focus on that nefarious Meowiarty. Thank you, wizard.
Really, it's me that must thank the wizard. Without your help, I shudder to think of what my fate would have become. I'm so impressed by your spellwork that I do believe I will head to Wizard City and enroll at Ravenwood. What do you think?
I've been watching a critical time in Ravenwood's history, shortly after Malister Drake's departure. The Maestro, an overall jackanapes, schemes to become the next Death Professor. The potential for harm is incalculable. I've set a portal to take you to this critical juncture. Do what you can to ensure the Maestro is not triumphant.
Oh, good. Headmaster Ambrose said he was sending me an assistant. You heard about the calamity with Professor Malister Drake? Oh, terrible, terrible business. But we want to ensure classes continue as smoothly as possible. We can't abandon one whole school of magic. Thus, we need to hire a new teacher for the Death School. I need you to interview 2 candidates. And tell me your findings, yes? Start with Jackson Lastrites, a promising applicant from Wisteria. Then, visit Dimwood Vale for the second candidate.
You've got a couple of potential candidates from Gamma. I believe the Maestro will have influenced one or the other. Be on the lookout. Let's get you to Wisteria to find this Jackson Lastrites and see what he's about.
You must be the recruiter from Ravenwood. Huh, I was expecting someone more polished. No offense intended, of course. Let me say, I'm the perfect candidate. I've purchased a whole wardrobe in black silk and embroidered skulls for the position. I'm ready to move in as soon as you tell me the pay and how many vacation days I get per term. Also, how many sick days. Demonstrate my magic? No, I couldn't possibly do that now. I don't have the right wand, nor do I want to scare you. So, you'll let me know?
And what did you think of Jackson Lastrites? I'm not surprised. Wisterian wizards rarely live up to their reputation. Who's next? Candidate Dworgen from Dimwood Vale. It says he's a former student of Malister's. Sounds promising, no?
What are you doing, skulking about these parts? Looking for Dworgen? What do you want him for? To give him a job? Come inside, Cornu House, and we'll discuss this further over tea and biscuits. Once he's done his chores, I'll summon him. I lied. I won't summon him for you. I don't know who you think you are, that you could just come and take our thrall away from us. He tends the fungi farms, milks the aphids, gathers honeydew, swabs the shells, and sweeps the cinders. Maybe you can join him. have no respect for your elders. Even if you find Dworgen in his shack, you won't escape our mandibles.
Hello there! You're from Wizard City? How in the spiral did you find me? Color me delirious! And how can I help you? You want to consider me for a teaching position at Ravenwood? Of course I remember Malastair. Brilliant man. A bit intense. The problem is my aunts won't let me leave. They're not very open to the idea of running Cornu House on their own. To be honest, my aunts are nasty and cruel. I'd love to get away, but I don't know. Oh! Maybe you can tell them. I'll be right behind you.
See, Aunt Millicent, there's the horrid little scapegrace intruding in our garden. They want to take our Dworgen away.
What a foul rapscallion you are. It's as I've always said. Wizards, especially those from Wizard City, are blackguards and liars. Dworgen, dearie, work hard and maybe next season we'll send you to Wisteria. But spite us and you'll never see your wand again. Why, I've never been so rudely treated in my life. One day you'll regret this.
Thanks! I'll gather my things and meet you in Wizard City to discuss this role further.
Those ant-aunts of Dworgen sound positively dreadful. Glad you helped the lad out. It doesn't sound like there's much competition here, does there? Best hurry back to Gamma and let him know. But keep an eye out for the Maestro. He's up to something. I can smell it.
Jackson Last Rites wasn't worth the trip. Oh, I'm sorry about that. And Dworgen sounds like a good fit. Oh, that's awkward. While you were away, a new candidate appeared. Ostrame. Very good. Knows his death materials. I told him to settle in. Maybe you could test Ostrame and Dworgen both. See who would serve us better.
Gamma has another candidate chosen? Ostrame? That's a pickle. He could be in league with a Maestro. I'll send you through to test Dworgen and this Ostrame. Be on guard.
Hello there. I I came in through the back entrance. I hope that's okay. The Commons gets too busy for my tastes.
What is this? That flaky, foul Gamma told me I had this job sewn up like a reanimated corpse.
You sure know your death symbols, but I don't mind taking a test with you.
A test? I'll show you a test. Test your knowledge against my minions, you fools! With you out of the way, Gamma will make me the Death Professor, and Ravenwood will bow to my dark desires.
Out our master, the great and powerful maestro, from his sanctum in the lower levels of this tower.
Lower levels? I had no idea those were down there.
How did you defeat my minions? Moreover, how did you find me down here? No matter, your deaths will be in my hands soon enough.
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. This wizard can be pretty tricky.
Lords of time, the spaces between the stars, and the machines of termination. How do you always win? You've driven me out, but we'll meet again, Wizard. Some hour or another.
So, does this mean I've got the job?
I'm pleased to say you do. You're the new assistant to the Death School. Don't worry, the title is just temporary. Oh, I would hate to think what damage the Maestro could have done if I'd accidentally left him in charge of the Death School. Dorgan, why don't you tidy this place up, and we'll start sending down students shortly.
The Maestro has gone to the world of Skull Island to not just divert the time stream, but to cause it to flood and drown us all. He is stirring up pirate bands for his own nefarious schemes. Go to Skull Island and figure out his angle.
Oi, this is a cutthroat place. Who let you in here? I don't like your looks. What do you want? Speak fast before I bite your face off. The Maestro? Yeah, I've heard of him. He's been stirring things up, looking for a couple of, what do you call them? Troublemakers. Posted a big bounty for the capture, in fact. Didn't say why, but I don't think you'll have time to care. You've hooked me, Wizard. Release me and I'll tell you what I can. The Maestro told the gangs he was looking for a pair of scallywags, a red-faced blowhard and his little organ grinder buddy. The cutthroats wanted to net the score, but the Red Claw gang beat us to it and snapped up the booty. You're gonna have to talk to Buster Crab at Beach Cave Hideout. Of course, he ain't so friendly like me.
The Maestro has offered a rich bounty for a couple of scallywags? That must mean pirates. Not good. Not good at all. Quickly, I've set the box to put you through to the Red Claw Gang's Beach Cave hideout.
I don't know how yous guts in here, but yous picked the wrong hideout to raid, you stinking witch doctor. Don't crack my claws. Yous wants the big boss, Buster Crab. You find him further on. What kind of pasty-faced pirate is this? A wizard? Shells and sails. Been a long time since I seen one of you. Maybe that maestro fella will pay for a wee wizard, too. Let's get him, boys! Boil me up and serve me with lemon sauce. You've undone me, but you're still too late. I've already sent our prisoners to the maestro with me boys on the coconut crawler. You'll never catch them in time.
The red claw crabs are on the move. If we don't catch them, they'll hand their prisoners over to the maestro. What did you say the name of the ship was again? The Starfruit Swimmer? No, wait, the Coconut Crawler. I'll pop you over there.
Ahoy there! You don't look like a crab. Do you think you could get us out of this hole?
Yes, if you please. We haven't got all day. The guards will be back any moment.
Well, Stone the Crows, a wizard in Skull Island. Good day to you. My name's Boochbeard, and this here is me first mate, Mr. Gandry. We were...
Please, there will be time for pleasantries later. We need to get off this crab-infested sloop before the guards...
All right, you scallywags, we're back. Hey, what's all this?
They never listen.
It still don't matter. The maestro, he's already here. And he's got some fierce friends with him. You're all gonna be shipped off to the Armada.
The Armada? Let's get above decks and find a way off this leaky tub, quick!
Oh, now we are in a hurry. Perhaps we can make our way in one of the lifeboats. Wait. Shh.
Salutations, Deacon. I have the two pirates I told you about, down in the hold.
Are you certain these two could ever cause us any trouble? I'm not sure I have faith in your visions of the future.
Trust me, if you don't deal with them today, they'll ignite a catastrophic chain of events that will undo everything you've built. And it all begins by them rescuing a young orphaned pirate who will go on to defeat the Armada. Better to be safe and stop them now, yes?
I concur. Let us be finished with... What's that?
Well, hello there! Don't mind us, we were just leaving.
Curses! Not you again!
Enough of this. Marines, slay them all.
before any more of them come running!
This boat is repulsive!
It'll do, monkey. It'll do. Thanks, Wizard. I don't know how we'd have gotten out of that pinch without ye.
What course, Captain?
Let's get as far from these skies as possible and lay low till all this Armada business blows over.
What about this orphan pirates they mentioned, who can apparently defeat them?
Oh, good idea! I suppose we should go find him. That's the way, Mr. Gandry. Good luck, Wizard. Perhaps we'll cross paths again.
Wizards, go through to Old Dragonspire and ensure Cyrus, Malastair, and Sylvia do not abandon their study of magic.
You there! What are you doing? You're either very late for my seminar on how to stay offensive and defensive at the same time, or very early for Blades 101. What's that? You're not enrolled at Dragonspire Academy? That would explain the lack of uniform. Ah, you're searching for Cyrus and Malastair Drake. Very sad. Both have given up magic for a simpler life, or some such nonsense. Try Drake Cottage. I believe Cyrus has retired up there.
Hello there! Can I be of help? Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cyrus Drake. Very nice to meet a wizard from Wizard City. How wonderful! I always wanted a chance to visit Ravenwood. No, I gave up magic. I don't know how much you know about Dragonspire, but the warring clans are dominant here. It's troubling. Oh, I enjoyed magic, but a wise traveler, the Maestro, showed me a life of pain and endless battle where I could do only harm. So I gave up my deck of spells to focus on my painting. Would you like to see some? Of course not. You're busy. Maybe another time? Perhaps my brother Malastair can be more help to you.
Yes, I am Malastair Drake. What do you need? Cyrus told you about our conversation with the Maestro. Like Cyrus, I decided a life of blood and battle and death did not sound appealing. I gave both of our decks of spells to the Lore Master. Unfortunately, my fiancée Sylvia did not wish to abandon her studies. It has caused a rift between us. Although my brother takes solace in his art, I am less sure what to do with myself. So I have retired to contemplate life's meaning. If you need more information about Sylvia, you'll have to ask her yourself. I would try the Command Academy.
Sylvia is at the Command Academy? Why does that ring a bell? Anyway, let me send you there now.
wizard? You wish to see Sylvia Drake? Who is that? Did you mean Sylvia Spitfire? Good luck trying to get an appointment with Grand General Spitfire.
Did you say Grand General Sylvia Spitfire? Oh, that's not good at all. I've seen that timeline. In it, the Dragonspire army sweeps through the spiral. Everyone falls to Grand General Spitfire. It's not pretty. You must tell Melistaire to convince Sylvia to leave the army. Otherwise, there will be no stopping them.
Cyrus's young friend. I don't know if I can be much help to you today. I'm trying to master the Mushu art of haiku. Life without magic can be barren or fruitful. A turn of the cards. Not very good, is it? I must mull it over. What's that? Sylvia? No, we haven't spoken since. Been quite some time. Her skills took her into the officer corps of the army, of course, but I don't know if... She's what? The Grand General? Already? Something doesn't feel right about this. Let us speak to my brother. I will follow you. Visitors, welcome! Malistaire, great to see you! I hope you've been keeping well. Would either of you like some kombucha? What's got you so worked up? Sylvia's the Grand General? I can't believe it. How did that happen so fast? We have to speak to her. But having given up our spell decks, we won't even be allowed into the academy. Wizard, can you help us? The Lawmaster has our spell decks now. Wizard, you will have to face that implacable one in a duel to get them back.
What do you want? I have no time for novices. The Drake's spells? You wish to challenge me for them? I'm late to meet the Grand General to discuss the myriad tactical applications of Ifrit. I really don't have time for this. All right, maybe one quick match. admit I am impressed. You are a cut above most battle wizards today. Here are the Drake spells. Make sure you pack them when you enlist in the army. Grand General Sylvia Spitfire can do great damage with a weapon such as yourself.
You recovered our spell decks! Remarkable work! I can tell you've had excellent teachers over the course of your career.
With these in hand, we can enter the Academy and attempt to reason with Sylvia.
You again? Who is that with you? The wizard is with us. Here is my spell deck. May we enter? Of course. The Grand General has an open door policy for any battle mage.
Cyrus, what are you doing here? Did you come to your senses? Oh, Malistaire, I didn't see you there. And who is this? A wizard from Wizard City? Why would you bring one of our enemies here to the center of our strategic operations?
Sylvia, listen to us for a moment. This path you are on is against your true nature.
My true nature? What do you know of that? I'm done with all of you. None of you have the right to be here. You are all traitors and spies. Guards, throw these intruders out.
I never expected someone from Wizard City to be such a supreme fighter. However, the Grand General has left for the Art of War chamber. I suspect you'll find her door closed to you now.
How are we going to get to her now?
You need to get to the Art of War chamber, past all the Grand General's guards, sentries, watchers, lookouts, and monitors? It's impossible! No problem at all.
How did you get past all the other guards, sentries, watchers, lookouts, and monitors? No matter. I'll deal with you. Quick, upstairs before more guards come.
No. You did the right thing in pushing them away. You don't want to surround yourself with losers and doubting drakes.
I'm glad you are on my side, Maestro. What would I do without you?
You would be your own person and be able to think for yourself.
Sylvia, listen to yourself. This is not you.
I'm more me than I've ever been. It's time I tied off these loose threads. Forever!
I was wondering when you'd call in the heavy hitter.
Not again! Not when I was so close. No!
Oh, my aching head. The past few months seem like such a strange, terrible dream. Did we really just have that battle?
I certainly have the bruises to show for it. Sylvia, are you all right?
Yes, Malistaire. I think I am. Finally. And you?
I'm perfect. Now that you and I are side by side again. When we stand together, there is nothing we cannot overcome.
It's good to be back where we belong.
Thank you, Wizard, for all you've done this day. You've shown us that our fates are intertwined with Ravenwood, now and forever.
Remarkable! I'll admit, I was a wee bit worried there, just for a moment. Glad to see all the pieces of history were put back in place. However, we'll have to stay sharp for the Maestro's next scheme. I'm sure he won't give up so easily.